Sometimes words aren't enough to describe something. A picture can be worth 1,000 words, a video even more. Some things happen every day that exceeds expectations beyond our wildest dreams, and we can't expect to catch them all. From miraculous saves to once-in-a-lifetime events, amazing things happen every day. Sometimes you do have to be there to understand. But when you can't be there, a picture or video can tell you everything you need to know. From a never-ending lightning storm to a friendly crow to a tree burning from within, it takes supernatural luck to catch these moments on camera. But when you do, you've got something extraordinary. So strap in, subscribe to the channel, and have your camera ready for something amazing to happen. Here are the incredible moments caught on camera. Number 17. Lightning in particular is volatile and not very well understood. Researchers have barely scratched the surface on how lightning works, yet it enhances people all the same, putting on light shows and brightening up the otherwise black sky. This footage of the never-ending lightning storm takes place in Venezuela at Lake Maracaibo. As the world's unofficial lightning capital, I think the footage speaks for itself. Number 16. It's almost like the sky is showing off its power sometimes, like it's got the point to prove. These people enjoyed the storm around them when Mother Nature took down a tree in front. It was probably a pain to clean up, but they're lucky things didn't catch fire. From where I'm watching, it looks incredibly close to something that a fire would make quick work of. Before we go on, like this video, pop the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell right now, or the ghost in your closet will manifest itself tonight. Number 15. Fires can quickly get out of control, especially ones you don't see coming. Lightning struck this tree and somehow left it standing, despite the raging fire inside. It's kind of impressive that it's still standing and all. Best not to get too close. Number 14. Lightning is impressive and all, but at least you can protect yourself just by going inside in most cases. On the other hand, tornadoes can come out of nowhere in the middle of an otherwise typical storm, surprising people mid-storm with the ground tearing concrete like it's dirt, ripping trees out of the roots or unearthing whole foundations. And yet, people chase them. It's the thrill of storm chasing. But this excellent, terrifying cyclone was caught forming on camera, and we can hardly believe it. It's looking a lot like we aren't in Kansas anymore, Toto. Number 13. But tornadoes don't stop there. The volatile storm somehow managed to be more and more impressive as time goes on. This cameraman caught a fantastic sight as two massive tornadoes became one behemoth. There's something unique, but it's terrifying to see. Even worse that they kept driving. I can't say I do the same, even for a good shot.
Dueling violent tornadoes. Oh my God.
Number 12. Nature can be terrifying, but it can also be exceptional in different ways. Killer whales are known as apex predators, but did you know they've never killed a human outside of enclosures? They're pretty friendly. This guy was lucky enough to have his camera handy when this big guy came by for a game of, well, whatever it is he wants to play. Are you going to say no? Number 11. But even animals want to play sometimes, like this porpoise. He saw an opportunity to play with a human on a kayak and took it. Friendly little guy. This person was lucky to have their camera on for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity on camera. It looks like they've made a new friend. Number 10. Sometimes, what you need is to get somewhere quick. But luckily, this car thief took a second to look in the back before making his great getaway. Honestly, this wouldn't be remarkably had the cameras not caught the second half of the crime. He returns the baby he finds in the back seat. You don't need to add kidnapping to grand theft. Number 9. Talk about joyrides. This sloth got into too deep of water and asked for a bit of help from a passerby. I want to say the sloth was lucky, but you know what? I think the cameraman was lucky to catch this cute exchange on camera. Look at that little sloth. He looks like he's on top of the world. Number 8. Sometimes animals do funny things, even without thinking about it. When you work with your instincts first, you will do something silly too. This raccoon was feeling cornered and messed up the jump. We've all been there. Poor thing was so freaked out, and he wanted out. Number 7. Octopi are brilliant animals, more intelligent than anyone can imagine. They may look alien to you, but they are capable of solving complex puzzles, understanding commands, and recognizing faces long after they've seen them. This little guy needed a hand and found the exact human for the job. What's impressive is, he caught on camera a moment of explicit gratefulness. The octopus might not have the words to express it, but he gets the point across nonetheless. Chances are, nobody there is going to forget that moment anytime soon. Tense situations make things a little more complicated. It's near impossible to think under pressure or high stress. Some people, however, are just built different, it seems. Heroes out there, ready to make a change and save lives. Number 6. Retail work is grueling and rarely affords people the opportunity to save lives. Something that didn't necessarily ring true for this clerk at a convenience store. As he watched the patron sway, her quick thinking was enough to quickly move to save the baby from going down with her. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear name tags and aprons. Number 5. In a fantastic case of perfect time and place, this biker didn't expect to come across the fires, but he was the next best thing to a firefighter. Add in some quick thinking, and this man became an even quicker hero. Number 4. What's even better than putting out a fire? Well, of course, a dog doing it. There's a good reason dogs are man's best friend, and this is precisely one of them. This golden retriever knew what to do when the blanket on his owner's couch caught fire, putting it out before things got worse. It's incredible he knew exactly what to do. Maybe it was in his training, but he does it so quickly with no hesitation at all. What a good boy. Number 3. Sometimes fires can't be controlled, especially when stupidity is involved. Gender reveal parties can be cute, but an attempt to get attention has garnered many attempts to show off, which has led to a lot of explosives. Explosives don't usually mix very well with heat waves or droughts. This particular gender reveal party in 2017 caused the Sawmill wildfires in California. Of course, at this point, they already know who caused it, but since they caught it on camera, we can see the start. Number 2. Be careful of what you do in front of your home security system. The same machine meant to keep you safe can expose you. Or at least, that's what happened to this woman in her backyard as she revealed herself setting fire to her neighbor's house over the fence. What started the dispute doesn't matter, but the fact the end was caught on camera like this is wild. Number 1. Big cats rarely know their strength, and even more rare is their ability to understand that humans are, well, human. This tiger seems rather fond of his handler, fond enough that he knows when the leopard will pounce and to put himself in between it. Maybe his handler wouldn't have been mauled necessarily, but not far off. Thanks, tiger friend. Amazing things happen every day, and amazing people can take a situation and dial it up to 100. You just need to be armed with your wits, a quick response system, and sometimes a fire hose, and you've got it all figured out. Don't forget the camera. How are you supposed to tell anyone when showing them is so much better?